All right. Thank you, guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. Happy Sunday to everyone that is watching me this morning. I hope you guys are all doing great. Please, if you can hear my voice, please let me know. Say yes in the comment section. Please, if my voice is coming out very clear, say yes in the comment section so I will be aware. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. God bless you guys. I have to reduce the AC. It's too cold. Thank you guys for joining this morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone. Happy Sunday, guys. I hope you all are doing good. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining. Please, if you can hear me, please say yes in the comment section, please. If you can hear me clear, say yes in the comment section. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me this morning. God bless you. Please, if you can hear me clearly, please comment in the say yes in the comment section. Comment where you're watching from, please. Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on your time zone and you're watching me from. Thank you. Please, can you hear me clear? Can you hear me clear? Can you hear me clear? Please, if you can hear me, please indicate in the comment section, please. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday to everyone. I hope you all are doing great. I hope all of you are doing wonderful. Uh, today, did you go to church? Where are Christian brothers and sisters here? I hope you guys were able to go to church today. Morning service. Please comment where you're watching from and as well subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up and as well say yes if you can hear me, please. If you can hear my voice, please, yes, say yes. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I know some people might be in the church this morning. We might have low turnout today because of church service. But please comment where you're watching from, please. Comment where you're watching from. Can you hear my voice? If you can hear my voice, please indicate, say yes. Can you hear me clear? Michael Amo, thank you very much for joining. Where are you watching from? Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, and as well, comment where you're watching from. Share the broadcast, please. Okay, thank you very much. You can hear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So share the broadcast. I will have a one, I will have a 10 more minutes to start my broadcast. Okay, Michael Amo from UK. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. God bless you. Who else is there? Please comment where you're watching from. Comment where you're watching from. Comment, comment, comment. Are you joining us for the first time? If you're joining us for the first time, you are here in the channel of Gospel of Truth. We preach truth and nothing but the truth. I'm sorry. preach truth here, very raw truth, and the way it's supposed to be. We use our platform to send message to African politicians so that it can get to them. That is why it is important for us to share the broadcast so that it can go wider audience. We need wider audience so that they can be able to get the message, the gospel of truth. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me this morning. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday once more to everyone that's watching us for the first time. Hello? Yeah. Choma, you want fried egg or raw egg? Okay, let's for. Yeah. Thank you for joining me this morning. Kind of feeling hot. You feeling hot already? It's hot already? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, if you're joining us for the first time, subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast, and as well, comment where you're watching from. I want to give you a shout out before we continue our broadcast this morning. I'm going to be spending 2 hours here. I'm going to spend 2 hours this morning because a lot of things has been going on and we cannot keep quiet. We will have to say it the way it is. It is important that we get the message of truth to across our people so that they will be able to know what's going on in Africa. It is important. We will touch hand in Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, Nigerian politics, Nigerian political whatsoever, and other things going on in Africa. So please share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, please. Who else is there? Please comment where you're watching from, please. Comment where you're watching from. Where are you watching me from? Comment where you're watching from, please. Who else is there? Please comment where you're watching from, please. I will soon start my broadcast in the next 5 minutes. Please comment where you're watching from. I want to see how many people that we have here. I want more people to come in so that we can start. Do we have people from Nigeria? If we have people from Nigeria, please, if you are watching from Nigeria, please indicate. Let me see. Do we have people from Nigeria? Do we have Africans here? Please. I see Madalo Sakala for watching from Botswana. Thank you, but watching from Botswana, but I'm from Malawi. Okay, you're from Malawi. Thank you very much for joining us. Are you here for the first time? If you're here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, and as well share the broadcast, please. It's important. Give me a thumbs up as well. We want to get to wider audience. Please, it's important that you share. Please help us to share the broadcast so that we can get to wider audience. We need to preach the gospel of truth to all across Africa so that people can get our message clear. Please share the broadcast. Feel free to share the broadcast, please. Share. I will soon start my broadcast in the next 4 minutes. In the next 4 minutes, I will start. In the next 4 minutes, I will start. Oh, yes, I see Agum Vitalis. Where are you watching from, please? We need more of Nigerians here because this message is going to be centering on the state of Nigerian politics. It is important that we talk about Nigeria. Very, 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 very important. Because a lot of things have been going on lately. If you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, please. From Cameroon, Agum from Cameroon. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Thank you very much. Who else is there, please? Who else? Who else? Who else? I want us to get to wider audience before I start the broadcast. Thank you for joining. Uzo Ikenga, watching from Port Harcourt. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Thank you. Are you here for the first time? If you're here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, please comment where you're watching from, share the broadcast, share it on your WhatsApp channel, WhatsApp status, share on your YouTube channel, share on your TikTok, share on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, all your social media platforms. Share them so that we can get to wider audience, please. It's important. Thank you very much. I see Dioni Heaton from Canterbury, UK, United Kingdom. Thank you very much for joining us here this morning. God bless you. God bless you. We preach the gospel of truth and nothing but the truth. We don't mix words here. We say the way it is and the way it's supposed to be. I see Apia Coach from Ghana. Thank you very much, my brother from Ghana. God bless you for joining us this morning. I see Aisha Hashima Abdullahi. Thank you very much for joining me. Where are you watching from, please? Comment where you're watching from. God bless you. God bless you. We need to get to wider audience. We are getting there. Next 3 minutes, next 2 minutes, I will start the broadcast. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. Who else is there, please? Who else is there? Please comment where you're watching from. Comment and share the broadcast, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I see spread love. Hello, brother. Glad to find you before you start. You have the most insightful and informative channel that I have come across in many months, Los Angeles. Thank you so much. Spread love. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate. I see Aisha Hashima Ablai from Benin, KB State. This is my sister from KB State. Thank you very much. Thank you. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, please, and as well, share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Put on your notification button, and as well, comment where you're watching from, and as please do us a favor by subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right now, I'm about to start the broadcast this morning. So, in the reason why I'm here this morning, this Sunday morning, I'm not supposed to be here this morning because today is Sunday. I'm supposed to be in the church. Though I told you guys that I'm not religious. I'm not a religious person. I'm not a tribalistic person. You know, I believe in humanity. I believe in making sure that every single person is happy. You know, that is why I told some people that came in here, say, talk about Iran and the America and all that. I told them, no, I cannot talk about Iran and America and the Palestinians. I have talked about them before, but for now, I'm not going to talk about it. It's not because it's not necessary for me, because a lot of things has been going on in Africa, right? That we should be putting our mouth in and forget about what's happening in other continent, right? Our continent need to come together. Our continent need to gather together. You know, we need to flush out the bad eggs in the society, in the government, so that we can be able to put Africa back on track. Do you understand? So now, just for instance, what is happening in Burkina Faso? I've been talking about Burkina Faso. I've told you guys I'll be talking about Burkina Faso throughout 2025. I don't know how you feel about it, but this is me. This is my decision. And this is what this channel is meant for 2025. I'm going to be talking about Burkina Faso because we need to protect this young man with everything that is inside us. A lot of things have been going on, and they've been trying to assassinate him at all costs, and we will not let this happen. So we must spread out the good news and promote his leadership, and as well, let the world know his achievements so far in Burkina Faso. Do you understand? Ibrahim Traore is an exceptional leader that every African nation deserves to have. If every African nation can be able to have somebody like Ibrahim Traore, I'm telling you, for gospel truth, that Africa will be the best place to be. Do you understand? A young boy of 37 years old that have changed the narrative, and that have put in Burkina Faso on the map. You can imagine a country that was left behind by France. French government present were in Burkina Faso say over 30 years, as I'm talking to you. French government present was in Burkina Faso for almost 30 years. They were the one in charge of the mining sites in Burkina Faso. They were claiming to be giving Burkina Faso military support, but there was no support anywhere. Okay, and at the end of the day, this young man, took the bull by the horn and decided to, hold the leaders accountable and make a very drastic move, risking his life, and he succeeded. And when he succeeded, he asked, okay, now, for instance, when he clings to power, right? He did not just ask France to go and that they should just, abandon the mining site and go. He called them and negotiated with them and paid them off, because Burkina Faso was in charge of the mining sites. All the mining sites in Burkina Faso was French government was in charge of the mining site. They were taking the resources, taking it to their country to go and refine and make use of it, right? And they abandoned Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso as a country over 30 years cannot even boast of 3,000 kilometer paved road. A country that has mineral resources, a country that has everything, cannot be proud of 3,000 kilometer paved road. So what is the support that the France is giving to Burkina Faso? There was no single support. It was exploitation, So this young man paid them off and asked them to leave the mining site and leave their military, whatsoever they are doing, and go back to their country. So they got upset. So if you truly giving somebody support and the person tell you, no, I don't need your support anymore, it means the person do not want your support, and it means that you should keep that money that you are using to give them support. I think that should be a relief. You should be happy. Like, for instance, I'm paying a child's school fees, and the parents of the child come to me and tell me, no, you have to stop paying the school fees now. We can take care of their child's school fees. It's a relief for me, and I'll be happy. So when they ask you to go, why will you get upset? Why will you be angry? Why will you start looking for a way to assassinate the young man? Because he asked you to leave his country. Do you understand? So now, immediately they left, Ibrahim Traore took charge of their mining site, took charge of their military capacity, and started, developing the country. Started developing the country. Hello? Okay. Started developing the country. Not just only developing the country. He looked around and see that in Burkina Faso there's no good road. There's no good paved road in Burkina Faso. So he had to make a decision. There's no good paved road in Burkina Faso. So he had to make a decision by asking all the foreign contractors to leave. Because even the foreign contractors, most of them were French people. He asked them to leave because their presence there was of no use. When you give them 10 kilometer contract, they will delay over 3 years before they could deliver 10-kilometer contract. So the guy was like feeling, no, this is uncalled for. We don't need this kind of people in our country to come and develop our country. Let them go. We will take care of our country by ourselves. He made a move by purchasing over 1,000 machines. You can imagine how much is a grader. You can imagine how much is a excavator. You can imagine how much is a compactor. You can imagine. He purchased over 1,000 machines, hefty machines for road construction. My question is, where did he even get the money? Because I know that these are very expensive equipment. These are very expensive infrastructure. So he purchased all those things. Do you know the sweetest thing he did? He did not even go to look for expatriates to build his country, to build their roads. He sent their citizens to go and learn how to make use of those machines. And they came back. Now, as we speak, Burkina Faso people are the ones fixing their country. by themselves. If you go to Burkina Faso now, you see bridges everywhere in Ouagadougou, in the capital. Everywhere. Thank you. Okay. 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 Sorry, pick something from my security. So, he did not just went outside to go and employ foreign expatriate, like, to come and make use of those machines. He sent his citizens outside to go and learn how to make use of those machines, and they went outside and learned how to make those machines and come back. Burkina Faso people are the ones fixing their country as we speak, and Burkina Faso now, as we speak now, is like a project site. It's under construction. The guy is doing marvelously well. He's doing excellently well, building Burkina Faso, and as well creating job opportunity for the citizens, doing a lot of things, just like Gaddafi did. And somebody else woke up in the morning and went to American Congress to go and label him a dictator. Why will you label him a dictator? This is the problem that we're having in Africa. We let these Westerners come here, take advantage of us, and start making us feel less of ourselves. It is time for all black people to wake up. And I love what happened all around the world. When this man went to the Congress to label Ibrahim Traoré as a dictator, you saw what happened all around the world. All our brothers, our sisters in North America, South America, in Africa here, we went to the street and protested. America should leave Burkina Faso alone. We went to the social media, we started ranting, we started giving them heat. Michael Langley could not stand the heat that was coming from the people. He had to step down. He had no other choice than to step down. So when he stepped down, another person took over. He had no other choice. And now, as I'm speaking to you, because of the protests that we did all over the world, and the rant that we ranted on social media, I'm telling you that Ibrahim, like I said, Ibrahim Traoré has survived over 17 assassination attempts. But now it's calm. There is peace. And as well, the sweetest thing as well is that the Sahel states, Sahel, comprises with Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger Republic. They form one military capacity. Not just only forming one military capacity, they've already, mapped out to have one currency. This is what Africa was supposed to do from the initial time. And this is what Gaddafi has been preaching before he was assassinated. We need one military capacity. We need one currency. We need one borderless Africa, where any African can travel anywhere without interruption. Any African can travel anywhere without interruption. But the West, they formed African Union and formed ECOWAS and made it look like, you can imagine that our ECOWAS citizen cannot travel to North America, North African visa free. A North African citizen cannot travel to West South, Central African visa free. A Southern African cannot travel to Western African visa free. This is uncalled for. This is totally uncalled for. We're supposed to have one. Okay, now what is the essence of creating African Union? And after creating African Union, now you still come back and create regional union like ECOWAS, not Central Africa, not Africa, this and that. This is totally, just to catch people, so that before ECOWAS will be dissolved and get to United African Union, it will take time. These are orchestrated plans from the West to divide us, And we Africans, we are not smart enough to understand the importance of unity. We are not smart enough to understand that this people does not mean well for us. Why will you divide us? Why do we have ECOWAS? Why do we have Central Africa? Why are we divided? Why Europe is not divided? Why is it that Europe is not divided? Let me ask. If you come to Schengen state, a Netherlands citizen can travel to Germany without visa and no interruption in the border. A German person can travel to France without interruption on the border. A Belgian man can travel to Sweden without interruption. This is what we want in Africa. Do we need more? That is what we want in Africa. They use division to divide us, make us look see less of ourselves, and then they tag us this. They tag Africans and they shit as shitwell countries. They tag us as the poorest country on continent on earth. Meanwhile, Africa is the richest continent on earth anybody can think of. Africa is the richest continent on earth. I will say it time without number over and over. Africa is the richest continent on earth. We have every mineral resources that you can think of, which Europe does not have. We have every mineral resources, natural resources that you can think of. We have everything. So why are we divided? Why is it that we don't have constant electricity? Why? Why is it that a continent that has everything does not have constant electricity? Because they knows very well if we have constant electricity, there will be full-blown infrastructure. Infrastructure will grow in Africa. There will be a lot of there will be job opportunities in Africa. Because electricity is a one step to development. Electricity, good road, good access road these two things are a step to development. They cage us, they imprison us partially and making us feel less of ourselves. That's why our youth will jump Mediterranean Sea to go to Europe for greener pasture. But the greener pasture they are looking for in Europe is here. And when they get to Europe, they will be subjected into a slavery kind of condition. Every African youth need to wake up. You think there is no colonialism in Africa? Colonialism is still going on in Africa, on and on and on. Anybody that tells you there's no longer colonialism, that person is a liar. That person is not being truthful to you. Even in Nigeria as a country, the biggest country in Africa, the richest country in Africa, Nigeria is one of the wealthiest countries on earth. But Nigerian children goes to bed with empty stomach. Nigeria is one of the wealthiest country on earth, but Nigerian children would go to bed empty stomach. Civil servant, they pay them peanuts. Peanuts. To be a civil servant in Africa is like you have signed to be perpetually poor forever. If you become a soldier in Africa, you have already signed your perpetually poverty in Africa. If you are not top soldier also, because corruption is there. There's no parastatal in Africa. There's no deep corruption. It's in Africa deep. If you have become a police officer in Africa, you have signed your perpetually poverty for life. Because first of all, there's no proper retirement plan for you. There is no single proper retirement plan. There is no proper retirement plan. There is no proper retirement plan. Our soldiers are being killed day in, day out, being ambushed by terrorists that are being sponsored by the same people that ask them to go and kill them. Our politicians will ask our soldiers to go to the bush and kill terrorists, and they will still go behind and aid the terrorists. We should start waking up. Let us start waking up. We will not talk. You don't want to talk. You don't want to talk. At the end of the day, somebody will talk. If I die now, if somebody kill me now because I'm speaking the truth, and kill me now because I said the truth, I will be happy. I'll be the most happiest person that I died on the cause of saying the truth than to die as a coward. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Give me thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and share the broadcast. I want Africans to share more of this broadcast more so that we can get to wider audience. I want us to get to wider audience. Our militaries our brothers in the military has been killed by terrorists. You can imagine a terrorist. You can imagine a Fulani headsman that does not even know how to write his name. He's holding AK-47. He's holding grenades. He's holding machine guns. Where did they get it from? Where did they get it from? Helicopter will go inside the forest and drop ammunition for these people. Helicopter will go inside the forest and drop ammunition and foodstuff for these people inside the bush. Do you think these people can afford helicopter? Do you think these people can afford helicopter? Do you think, okay, they said they created AFRICOM. They said they created AFRICOM in Africa to support Africa. AFRICOM was created in Africa. AFRICOM that labeled Ibrahim Traore as a dictator, that went to the Congress and labeled Ibrahim Traore as a dictator. They created it in Africa here. They said to aid African military capacity. So if truly America truly want to end Boko Haram, do you think it will take America 48 hours to end Boko Haram? If anybody tells you that it will take America 48 hours to end Boko Haram, that person is a lie. Boko Haram will be wiped within a short period of time. Look at what happened in Iran yesterday night. America has nuclear, what do they call it? Bunker, what do they call it? Nuclear missile or nuclear bunker missile or something like that. That's what they use to destroy Iranian nuclear site. 3. Within a twinkle of an eye. So if they really truly want to end Boko Haram, end ISWAP, end ISIS affiliate in Africa, and all those terrorists across Sahel states, if they truly want to end it, it will not take them time to end it, to make the world a better place and a livable place, because they are this benefit they are having from it. I don't care if I finish saying what I'm saying, somebody else come for me. I don't give a fuck. By the way, this life, at the end of the day, you will still die. If you talk, you will die. If you do not talk, you will still die. So it's better for us to say these things, say it, and die and die as a hero, than to die as a coward that could not talk when he's supposed to talk. Our soldiers are being killed day in, day out. Our soldiers are being killed day in, day out. You ask them to go and kill the terrorists. You still go behind and go and aid the terrorists, give them ammunition to still come back and fight those people. It is very sad. They don't just wake up. We need to wake up. Reclaim our continent from these criminals. Corruption has eaten Africa deep to the extent that we cannot even breathe anymore. Just look at Nigeria. A few days ago, people were massacred in number. Over 200 people were killed. Over 200 people were killed. And nothing happened. No statement from the president until one person went there to go and make a video and make it public. That's when they started releasing statements and started going to that side. Lives are no value for life. They don't value life as anything. Our leaders do not value our lives. All they want to do, they want to cling to power forever. Nigeria is a country that has everything, cannot boast of constant electricity, 24 hours, constant electricity. A country that has every mineral resources. Do you know how many barrels of oil we produce in a day? Do you know how many barrels of oil Nigeria produces every day? Do you know? You have no idea. You have no idea. Do you know we have every mineral resources that you can think of? We have gold, we have silver, we have uranium, we have coal, we have crude oil, we have sodium chloride, we have everything. But you can see a Nigerian child goes to bed hungry. You see, people cannot afford 3 square meals a day. Few individuals are the ones packing the money that is meant for the public. And the worst part of it is that they don't pack the money and utilize the money in the country. At least use it to build factories or build companies to employ the youth. They will pack the money, take the money to America, take the money to Russia, to UK, take the money to Turkey, take it to Dubai to go and buy houses, buy companies, buy hotels, and send their children and their relatives there. Come back to Nigeria to come and play politics with your life. How long are we going to be enduring this, tolerating this, be scared of talking? Don't be that coward. Be that person that your children can hold and say, yes, my daddy spoke up when he was supposed to. Ibrahim Traore have proved all of them wrong. He has proved to them that there is resources made available to make sure that dividends of democracy reaches every single African. Ibrahim Traore proved them. Gaddafi did the same thing. Because during the time of Gaddafi, Do you think Libya has oil more than Nigeria? There's no way Libya has oil. Libya has oil more than Nigeria. Nigeria has oil. Ibrahim Traore proved to them that yes, we can fix Africa and make Africa a livable and comfortable place. That our youth will stop jumping Mediterranean Sea to cross to Europe and be subjected into inhuman condition. Gaddafi did the same thing. Gaddafi made the life of Libyans comfortable. There's no Libyan that will tell you today that he did not enjoy the Gaddafi's regime, unless the one that was born 10 years ago or 12 years ago. But no, they came down to Libya, destroy Libya beyond repair. Destroy Libya. The destruction that Libya had 2011 can never be fixed even in the next 30 years. You can imagine a country that does not have leadership. There's no leadership in Libya till now as we speak. There's no leadership because of Americans' invasion in Libya. Kill Gaddafi for no just cause, because he stood up for his people. He said, no, you cannot continue exploiting our resources. We want to utilize our resources by ourselves. Gaddafi made the life of every Libyan very comfortable. The same thing they did to Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso. Thomas Sankara was just exactly what Ibrahim Traore is doing now, is exactly what Thomas Sankara was doing. And you can imagine, if I thought that guy was alive till now, do you think Burkina Faso will be a different country? A visionary leader. They don't want to use eye to see a visionary African leader. They don't want to use that eye to see that. That is why if 90 years old man come out to contest election and 40 years old guy come out to contest election, the West will support the 90 years old man to be in power. They will do everything within their power to make sure that the 90 year old man wins. That is the reason why what happened in Uganda 2021 during the election, Museveni that have clinched to power for over 40 years don't want to relieve the power for the youth. Bobby Wine won the election. Everybody knows very well that Bobby Wine won the election landslide. And Museveni used military, killed oppositions, locked them up, beat them up, injured them, handicapped them, and the whole world was watching and did nothing. The whole world was watching Museveni committing war crime, committing crime against humanity, and nothing happened. Even during the election, African Union president was there. Their representative was there. ECOWAS representative was there. During the election, Goodluck Jonathan was in Uganda. United Nations was there. Their representative was there. European Union representative was there. And they saw exactly what played out. They saw exactly what played out during the election. That was broad daylight robbery. Museveni robbed off the people's mandate. The good people of Uganda robbed their mandate off. And they watched and nothing happened after the election. After that is not even an election. That was corruption. After that, they declared Museveni as a winner. No backlash, no nothing. Bobby Wine, a young boy that would definitely carry on the affairs of Uganda and put Uganda on the map, was silenced even till now as we speak. The corruption that have eaten Africa deep, and the West do not want Africans to have breathing space. They don't want the young generations to take over power because they understand that technology is growing now in Africa. We are now in 21st century where we know our left from our right. We're no longer like our fathers, our forefathers that failed to speak up when they were supposed to speak, that failed to do something when they were supposed to do something. We are different generation altogether. We are reclaiming our continent. It has already started. It's happening in Burkina Faso today. It is happening in Niger Republic. It is happening in Mali. It is happening in Guinea-Conakry. It is happening in Chad. It's happening in Senegal as we speak. Senegal is gradually coming up. Senegal, he said, it's not about age, my brother. It's about selfless. What do you mean by it's not about age? Let me ask you something. I believe this person must be a Nigerian or you're an African. I believe so. Let me ask you something. Will you ever use your brain as a young man or a young woman at 40 or less 40, below 40, and compare to an old man of 90 years or 80 something years? An 80 something years old man, what comes to his mind is already becoming childish. They will not be thinking their brain will not be active. How do you think that person can be able to carry on the affairs of the country? We need youth in power. What are you talking about? It is about age. It is about age and competency. We need youth in power. The youth need to take over. We have suffered enough. We suffered during the time of slave trade. Our grandfathers, our grandparents suffered during the time of slave trade. That's why Africans scattered all over the world. Everywhere you go, you see Africans. Do you think this? Let me tell you something. Go and read history. Our brothers we have families. You don't know Africans have families in Jamaica. Most of the Jamaicans you see, the trace, they come from Africa. Most of these Grenadians, they come from Africa. Panamans, North Africa, South America, Black Americans, Black British, Black Canadians, Black Australians, Black Europeans. Most of them come from Africa. They have African trace. So what are you talking about? We suffered enough. But don't worry. Put it at the back of your mind. In the next 100 years, Africa is conquering the whole world. Africa is conquering Black Africans. Blacks are conquering the whole world. As you can see, the population is growing everywhere. We are scattering everywhere. We are conquering the whole world. In the next 200 years, it will be a black world. The whole world will be full of blacks because we are taking over. But I'm not going to that. I'm not going toward that route. The route I'm going to, you said, is not about age. It's about competency. But I can tell you, age matters a lot. Age matters a lot. As I am now, if I be in power, I know the things that I would do that will create job opportunity. You don't need to stress yourself. You don't need to struggle so much. That will create job opportunity for the youth. And you know very well that job creation is another form of fighting corruption, and not just corruption, fighting terrorism and fighting insecurity. Fighting insecurity is not just about carrying gun, killing people. That is not all about fighting insecurity. Do you know the cause of insecurity? Just like in Nigeria, like I said last time on my previous video, in Nigeria today, if you come to Nigeria, there are a lot of unemployed youth, millions. There are millions of unemployed youths. Yeah, even if I'm dead, I'm just telling you, even if I'm dead, we will still reincarnate back. But I'm telling you, in next 200 years, the world will be full of black. Mark my word, that's not the route I'm going to. I'm talking about now. Let's take it that we want to build. We want to eliminate insecurity in Africa. Do you know the steps to take to eliminate insecurity in Africa? The first steps to take is creating job opportunity, making sure that the youth have jobs, making sure that every youth, there's job opportunity for you. There is job opportunity for every youth. If every youth in Africa has job, you will not be thinking of how to go and steal. You will not be thinking of how to commit crime. You will not be thinking of how to kidnap. You will not be thinking of, because you have job. Do you know that frustration can make even the best child to become wayward, to become criminal? Because of frustration, because of lack of job. Do you know how many millions of graduates Nigeria is producing every year? Do you know how many millions of jobs Nigeria as a country produces every year? But will you agree with me that Nigeria does not create job opportunity for those youth that are coming out from the university? That's why you see BSc holders, you see PhD holders, you see master degree holders in Nigeria driving keke. Some of them are frying puff on the street. Some of them are hawking on the street. BSc holders. So when you look around and look at yourself, you see how many years you have spent in the school. How many years you have suffered and paid school fees. How much your parents spent to train you in the school. And you come out, you be carrying file up and down, going everywhere looking for job. And you cannot find job. and time is going. You finish school for past 30, 20 years. You cannot find a job. What do you think you will do? Frustration will make you to do one or two things. Frustration will make you to commit crime. Frustration will make you to carry gun and start stealing. So if you are fighting insecurity and you want to fight insecurity, first of all, create job opportunities for the youth so that the rate of insecurity will reduce. If you fail to create job opportunity, you are also creating, you are also creating dangerous society as well. So fighting insecurity is not about carrying gun. Lot of graduates coming out from Nigeria, that lot of graduates that does not have job, and you think it is normal. It is not normal. It is not normal. Nigeria that has everything. We don't even have electricity, constant electricity. You as a Nigerian, do you have 24 hours electricity? The answer is no. You don't have constant electricity, because if we do, most of the companies that were in Nigeria that left to Ghana will not leave. Because you cannot tell me that somebody will have a company in Nigeria, paying taxes and as well be burning diesel every day, burning diesel. What profit is that person going to make? There's no profit. That is why most of the companies are relocating back to other countries where there is a constant electricity. So create constant electricity first. If you want to fight insecurity, those are the strategies to fight insecurity. Make sure there is constant electricity, 24 hours electricity. That's number one. Number two, start allowing the investors, make the taxes less. Bring in investors to come and establish companies, create job opportunity for the citizens, so that our graduates will start having job. Pay civil servants well. Pay them well. This can reduce corruption as well. If you pay them well, if somebody is earning good salary, the person will find it difficult to take bribe, because he will be scared of losing his job, because he might take bribe and this bribe will cause him problem. It is as simple as ABCD. Pay civil servant well. Let them have good and proper retirement benefit, retirement plan. Build affordable homes like other countries do. Build affordable homes for civil servants. At least so that they can be able to have, at least, they can be able to have shelter. They will not need to start paying rent after retirement. They keep paying rent. Somebody will serve his country for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. At the end of the day, nothing to show for it. What you earn is hand to mouth. What people go through in Nigeria is something that, in fact, we cannot keep saying it here, because if we say it, the whole world will tumble. A country that has everything. Politicians are corrupt, embezzling. The kind of embezzlement that is going on in Nigeria is crazy. That is why once one politician will own over 700 houses, own 300 fleet of cars. How many cars will you drive at a time? How many houses will you be able to sleep on at a time? How many? And we, the citizens, we are aiding them, we are supporting them. When you see them, you start singing praises. Hey. When your president is crossing, you see people. The other day, Tinubu went to Benue State. I saw innocent children were lined up on the rain. Innocent children were lined up on the rain. Rain was beating those innocent children because they want to sing praises to president that were there. And 200 people were massacred in cold blood. 200 people were massacred in Benue State in cold blood on the 13th of June, 2025. Few days ago, little children were burned to ashes. A country that is not fighting war. There's no war. There's no conflict. There's no need. There's no reason why this should have happened. Terrorists just came from nowhere, enter community, start killing people. Killed innocent, listen, let me tell you, they catch innocent children, throw them inside the room, and burn the room, and those children burned to ashes alive. And your president came because of one man went there to come and make video. Okay, this thing happened on the 13th of June. There was no press statement from president on the 13th of June. There was no president released on the 14th, on the 15th. It took very dark man, an activist, to go to Benue State to make a video and post on his social media platform, and the whole world saw what happened. That is when all of them started going to Benue State to go and commiserate. Your president went to the same scene, and you are standing on the road to sing praises to him, to hail him, to encourage, to tell him, yes, you are doing well. A president that could not even protect the life of his own citizens. Do you know the job of government? Government is to protect lives and property. Government job is to protect lives and properties. Government job is not to make you look like a slave to him. It's not to make you look yourself, to make him look superior over you. They are your servant. Even your president is your servant. You're not supposed to sing praises to him when you see him. Let's start sensitizing our people. We need to start sensitizing our people. We need to start sensitizing our people. Stop worshiping them. Stop singing praises to them. They are your servants. You did them a favor by giving them a job. The job is to protect you, your lives and your properties. They're supposed to, when they see you, they're supposed to be the one to hail you and sing praises to you. Not you. When you see them, you start singing praises to them. Africans, wake up. Wake up. When you give them, when allocation come to your governor, 100 million allocation, your governor will use 800 million and put in his pocket, in his own personal pocket, and then use 200 million and buy rice, buy beans, buy indomie, buy sewing machine, buy motorcycle for you to ride Okada and come and give you as a stomach infrastructure, and you are happy, singing, this is a very good governor, he's doing well. Meanwhile, 100 million came and he took 80 million for himself and used 20 million for you. You fail to understand. Even media houses have been compromised in Nigeria. Media houses have been compromised. Media houses in Nigeria is another most corrupt institution. Media houses have been blocked, compromised. They can never carry sensitive news that will affect the government because they are on payroll. When VDM said it, I was thinking it's a lie, but I confirmed it that it is true. Most of these media houses are on payroll. Because if you're not on payroll, how can such heinous crime was committed in Benue State and there's no single media house that can be able to carry this news? If not one man, it took one man to go there. So who knows what has been going on before the emerge of VDM? A lot of things have been going on. And this killing this is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is not the third time. It is happening in Nigeria on and off, often. The other day was Plateau State. Yes, that few days was Benue State. And it also happened in Enugu State a few days ago. And also they are caught in Benue State 2 days ago in a different community. And you cannot tell me that the government does not know the people that are committing this crime. Up to today, no arrest has been made. No arrest has been made. Lives of human beings is like now life of chicken, an animal, no value. That's why our brothers in diaspora, our families in diaspora, scattered all over the world. People are scared to come back home. The other day on my live broadcast here, I was, advising people, please try to bring your people home. One of my brother here in America, he said, my brother, it's difficult with the news that we are seeing. It's difficult to bring our family home. We want to come home. It is their desire to come home, at least to enjoy the atmosphere of Africa, to enjoy our African food and our African weather. But how can we come when our lives are not safe? You can be kidnapped on the road while coming home. You can be shot dead by police officers on the road. That is what is happening in Nigeria. Government failed to protect lives and property. Nigerians are no longer asking for basic amenities. What Nigerians are asking for now is, please, can we live? Can you preserve our lives? We want to be alive. That's what Nigerians are asking for now. Insecurity. And you say somebody will not say it. If I say that I'm putting my family, I'm putting my country in a very bad image. How? So we should start selling Nigeria. We should start painting Nigeria good, so that the whole world will think that everything is all right with us. Everything is not all right. Everything is not all right. Everything is not all right. How long are we going to be continue? How long are we going to be pampering these people? How long are we going to continue making them feel like they are too special? For me, I don't have eyes for politicians. When you are a politician, to me, even your children, I see you as an enemy, because you are enemy of. I said it time without number here. I'm enemy of bad leadership, bad government in Nigeria. I'm a victim. I'm a victim of bad leadership in Nigeria. Bad leadership. I said it here time without number. I lost my own immediate elder brother, the only brother that I have in this life. I lost him last year because of accident. And what caused the accident? Bad road in Ogun State. Ogun State, the worst state in Nigeria. The worst state in Nigeria. No single good road. Very worst state. No single good road. I lost my immediate elder brother, the only brother that I have. I lost him because of bad road, bad leadership. I'm a victim of bad leadership. I've told you guys my story here time without number. I left Nigeria because I had no choice. I have to leave. I have to leave without knowing where I was heading to. 2009, without knowing where I was heading to. I had to leave. Nigeria is not for the weak. How long are we going to be continuing, promoting this kind of rubbish in the name of trying to, paint our country well? Painting evil, accommodating evil, and they will think that they are doing well. They think that they are doing well. Essential commodities, no price control. Everything is skyrocketed. Nigerians, wake up. 2027 is around the corner. Please, if you're a Nigerian hearing my voice, please share the broadcast. Share this broadcast. Our people need to hear the gospel of the truth. Wake up 2027. Do not sell your conscience. Be careful. Do not sell your conscience because of peanut. These people, now from next year, 2026, you will see them, they will leave Abuja, start coming back down to their constituencies to come and solicit for votes. Be careful, be wise. Be careful and be wise. Be careful. There's no country in Africa that should be richer than Nigeria. Nigerians shouldn't even have any reason to to cross Mediterranean Sea just to get to Europe. Nigerians shouldn't have any reason for that. We have everything made available. God blessed Nigeria. We have fertile land. Our people are super hardworking. Our youth are very hardworking people, very intelligent. And I keep wondering, how can we have such intelligent citizens and we allow criminals and fools that does not even know left from their right to come and be our president, our leaders? How? I keep wondering. How can we have such intelligent Nigerians, such intelligent youth, and we allow these old people that cannot even handle that cannot even stand without holding anything to carry on the affairs of the country? It is time for us to wake up. I've never supported coup in any form, and I will never support coup. I believe in rule of law, and we must respect rule of law. Senegal did it. Nigeria, it is time for us to do it. It is time for us as Nigerians to do it. Senegal did it diplomatically. 2023, Senegal proved to the world that you can get the right leaders through the ballot box. You can get the right leaders on board through the ballot box. That is why I'm telling you, revolution is coming. Ibrahim Traoré has proved it to us that the revolution is underway in Africa. African youth are awake already. I've told you time without number that Africa is sitting on a time bomb. The revolution that will come to Africa, it will shake the whole world. They've never seen that in the history of this world. And people like us will be on the front of this revolution. I'm a victim of Nigeria. I'm a victim of bad leadership. I'm a victim of bad governance in Nigeria. I'm bold to say it enough. It is time for us to ask the British people to go, because we are still under colonialism in Nigeria. That is why your president will tell you that he's going to UK. He's going to UK to go and unveil his 2 years leadership, to go and give account how his leadership was in 2 years. That is to tell you he has superior authority that they are under. We do not have our sovereignty is at stake. Look at what happened. Ramaphosa went to America. Ramaphosa was invited by Donald Trump. Look at the way Ramaphosa of South Africa was subjected into interrogation, a president to president. He was subjected into interrogation. And you can imagine his body language. His body language said it all, that Africa is doomed. We don't have our sovereignty anymore. His body language proved to the whole world that Africa is doomed. They were asking him questions. He was even to answer questions, he was scared, because he was scared of America. He was scared of Donald Trump. They brought you down to the overhaul room or whatever they call it, and be asking you those kind of questions. You instead of you to walk out and enter flight and go back to your country. People like me, I don't need America to be alive. I don't need Europe to be alive. I love my Africa. I love my continent. I love Nigeria. Nobody is more African than anybody. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. The children of the politician, listen, let me tell you, I've told you guys time with that number. There is a story of a man in my maternal home. His name is Michael. This man, during the time of slave trade, that was a history, right? During the time of slave trade, this man sold a lot of people in that community. He sold a lot of people. He used people to make a lot of money. He, even to the extent, as of those, I think that was 18th century, thereabout. He built story building. As of then, you can imagine somebody built story building as of then in the village. He made a lot of money. Do you know, after making those money, today, the children of that man, the grandchildren of that man, the great-grandchildren of that man, the 5th generation of that man is useless. They are all useless. From the man's lineage, they are all useless. The story building fell down even before I was even born. If you enter that compound, they are useless. Drunkards, criminals, they are useless. That is the story of every Nigerian politician that have subjected Nigerians into abject poverty. That will be their end. Their children will end up becoming drug addicts in America, because that's where they send their children. They think they are doing favor to their children. They don't know, for you sending your child to America is like signing your child you're signing off from your child already. He's gone. He's gone to the society. Society have, I don't know if somebody is getting what I'm saying here. I don't know if somebody is trying to understand what I'm saying here. This will be the end. That will be the story of every Nigerian politician that have subjected Nigerians into abject poverty. Their children will be useless. Their grandchildren will be useless. Their great-grandchildren will be useless. It is not me saying it. That is the law of nature. That is the law of nature. When you think that you are enriching yourself with public fund is like a poison. Public fund is like a poison. Public fund is like a poison. The more you eat it, it will not kill you immediately. It's a silent poison. It will not even hurt you immediately. You will be eating it, using it to raise your children. You are raising danger in the society. If it did not affect your children, it will affect your grandchildren. It will affect your great-grandchildren. It will affect your 10th generation. That is the story of Michael from my maternal home today. That man's lineage is useless. Everything for that man's lineage is useless. There's nothing you can do in that family to find any single person. Since the death of that man, From there till now, there's no reasonable human being in that compound. That would be the story of Nigerian politicians. That will be the end of Nigerian politicians. They are enriching themselves now, buying houses everywhere in the world. The money that is meant for the public, you use it and buy 300 houses in America, 100 houses in Europe, 100 houses in Canada and UK. Buying hotels, because most of them don't have any skill. Most of these Nigerian politicians, some of them don't have skill. Some of them don't have any business IQ. Some don't have any business idea. So what they understand as business is hotel. That's the only business they can do, hotel business. They will buy hotels in Dubai, thinking that they are gathering wealth for their fifth generation. Thinking that they are gathering wealth for their fifth generation. You don't know that they are gathering danger to themselves. Gathering danger to themselves. And that's why we have this sensitization. We have to start from the grassroots, because the average Nigerian mentality has been damaged already. They see politics as a source of making money. Stealing public fund is their only source of getting wealth. That is why when somebody become a politician today, you think that person have made it for life. Listen, if I'm a politician today, I know things that public fund is dangerous to touch. It is dangerous to eat public funds. It is very, very dangerous to eat public funds. It is very, very dangerous to eat public funds. You might be eating it and it'll be sweet. You'll be enjoying it now. But what comes behind, what comes after, will be disastrous. In my local government, I had before that I'm from Abia State, and I don't know Nigerians that are here. I'm from Abia State, and our former governor, that is Okezi Bazo, he was a ASEPA chairman as of 2003, 2004 thereabout. I know him very well. Okezi Bazo is somebody that goes from hotel to hotel, from hotel to hotel. He doesn't even do his job. You know, this truth is somebody that will say the truth. Do you understand? I don't care what comes after, as long as I'm saying my truth. Okay? Okezi Bazo was that kind of person that goes from hotel to hotel when he was an ASEPA chairman. So on the long run, when T. Orji, stepped down from power, when he's finished his 8 years, he took, because Nigeria is by godfatherism. You give to this one. There's nothing like election. Election doesn't work in Nigeria. Is you choose whom you want. As long as the INEC returning officer, you can buy him with billions. So that's what is happening in Nigeria. In Nigeria, there is a corruption that is going on in Nigeria, deep corruption. So this guy was chosen to be a successor to T. Orji. He chose him, and now he became a governor. And when he became governor, he had nothing. He had nothing. But now, if you go to his compound in Umuabepan, his village, you see what he built, and you know how crazy he is. He started from waterside and built the road that leads to his compound, and built the road to his compound. When the road got to his compound, he stopped there. Down to Ndolumbe, going to Umaya. That is an abandoned road. For you to see how selfish these people can be. Now, you know what this Okezi did? My local government chairman, my former local government chairman, that is Sunday Hansen Amechi. He's a young boy. He's around our age that had no job. His job was to run around politicians, follow them at the back, serve them, like errand boy. So he chose him as a local government chairman. Nigeria, there's nothing like election. Is once you can buy the returning officer of the INEC, you are good to go. So now, he chose him and put him as local government chairman, just only for 3 years. This boy that doesn't have anything. This boy, if you see this kind of duplex this guy built in his house, just within the space of 3 years, buy a lot of fleet of cars, buy a house in the town. And now, after when he stepped down as local government chairman, you know what he did? He packed all his family and his wife and children and everybody. He packed them to UK. This is how Nigerian politicians do. And he packed them to the UK and come back to Abia State to come and play politics again. And you will still see people that sing praises to this kind of individual. You still see people, citizens that are singing praises to this kind of individuals. We must get it right. 2027. We must be awake to get it right. It is with all sincerity, with everything inside me. I can tell you, if we fail this time around, Nigeria is doomed. Nigeria is doomed. A lot of our people are in diaspora. A lot of people in America, UK, Canada, African countries. People don't want to come back home. People are scared to come back home because of insecurity. Because of insecurity. Because of insecurity. And we think this is normal. This is abnormal. We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this. We must learn to call a spade a spade. We must learn to hold them accountable. We must learn to hold them accountable. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody else. You go to you are doing something with somebody, say, I will show you who I am. You don't know, they will start using police to intimidate you. Tell them nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. I thank God that we are in social media era. We are in social media age. We're in social media age. If anything goes wrong, go to your social media and post it. If you have your phone, go live so that the whole world will see what's going on. Nobody is more Nigerian. Nobody is more African than anybody. Look at the way we are divided. We have been divided. Africans have been divided. Africans have been divided. Come to Gambia here where I stay. I've been living in Gambia for the past 15 years. Will you agree with me? The way Gambia immigration attacks their fellow West African citizens, their West African brothers and sisters, immigration, just because of the resident permit. I know it is right when you are in another man's land, you have to be documented, well documented. Yes, it is very, very necessary. But can we do it diplomatically? There are videos I will show you guys. If I have the opportunity to show you guys this video, you will give up on Africa. We have been divided. I mean, as a Nigerian with Nigerian passport, before Mali was in ECOWAS, before they joined Sahel, Mali was in ECOWAS. Do you believe and agree with me that if I'm coming from Nigeria to Mali, if I get to Mali border, port of entry, I will have to pay 10,000 CFA as a Nigerian passport holder. I will have to pay 10,000 CFA, and every other African country will pay 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 for you to see how discriminated that we've become. And you are crossing Mali out, you still have to pay another 10,000 CFA if you're on transit, making it 20,000 CFA on one trip in one country as a Nigerian passport holder. The same thing applicable to Senegal. If you are coming to Senegal, so once you enter Senegal, Diboli entrance, you will have to pay 5,000 CFA as a Nigerian passport holder. Every other African country pay 1,000, 1,000. You pay 5,000 CFA. Senegal out, if you're on transit, 5,000 CFA. That means you will have to pay 10,000 CFA in and out. And you say that we are united. United where? Where is the unity? Where is the unity? Where is the unity in Africa? Where is the unity in West Africa? And we want to get things, we want to get things done. We must have to start now. If we can be able to capture Nigeria, if the revolution can be able to capture Nigeria, every other African country is nothing. We need to capture Nigeria. Revolution must start now. We must start now. Cannot continue sitting on the fence, suffering, going through hell. You think it is normal? A lot of people have been killed on the cause of standing up for their continent, trying to speak up and want the right leadership in Africa. They've been killed. Look at what happened to Fela. Because Fela said, I want good leadership. I want the country to be comfortable for every citizen. Fela was beaten, thrown into jail, bring out, thrown into jail, beat, burn his houses because he's standing on the truth. Look at VDM, Very Dark Man. How many times have Very Dark Man go to jail, go to the prison? Because he's standing for the truth. In Africa, You cannot stand for the truth. You cannot speak the truth again because you have to worship them. You will have to bow for them. You will have to sing praises to them. Once you are singing praises to them, worshiping them, you are a good citizen. You are a patriotic citizen. And when you fail to dance to their tone, when you fail to worship them, you are a bad citizen. That's how they are. Now, will you choose to be a bad citizen that says the truth? Or will you choose to be a patriotic citizen that worship the oppressors? Choose wisely. Africa belongs to all of us. All of us. Africa belongs to all of us. We can't keep sitting on the fence waiting for the day that the African that we desire, that we want to come. We must have to make a move so that we can be able to achieve the African that we need. And that movement is now. Use your little platform. Any platform that you have on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, use your platform to start advocating for African good leadership. Start, if you're a Nigerian, start sensitizing our people. The importance of not selling their conscience in 2027. Do not fall for 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 tip. These are nothing. You already know as a Nigerian how long would 100,000 naira last for you in a week? What can 100,000 naira do for you? So if they give you 200,000 naira, it means that they bought your conscience for 4 years, and you will have to suffer again for another 4 years. And it is a sin if you're a Christian, if you are religious, it is a sin to collect bribe. I can remember this is one of the reasons why I don't have confidence in religion anymore. During the time of Goodluck Jonathan, 2015, Enoch Adeboye of Redeemed Church took to the street with his members to protest against Goodluck Jonathan because of bad leadership. And mind you, during the time of Goodluck Jonathan, price of bag of rice was 15,000 naira. Bag of rice. Fuel was sold for 150 naira. Dollar was 180 naira per dollar. And Enoch Adeboye found the need to enter the street to protest against Goodluck Jonathan's regime. And now, today, how much is a liter of petrol in your area? How much is a liter of petrol in your area? A liter of petrol now was sold last year when I went to Nigeria. I bought a liter of petrol for 1,500 naira. You can imagine driving all the way from the east to Lagos. I spent almost 100 and something liters of petrol, and you can imagine how much I spent to come back to Lagos. You can imagine. How much is a liter of petrol today? 1,500, 1,200. How much is dollar today? 1,700 naira. Have you seen Enoch Adeboye go to the street to protest against bad leadership? The answer is no. Because why? Tinubu's wife is a pastor in Redeemed Church. Osibanjo is a pastor in Redeemed Church and is an APC member. So he don't want to. Religion is a scam in Africa. I'm sorry to say. Religion is part of the problem. Tribalism is part of the problem that we are facing in Africa. It shall never be well with anybody that have contributed in the sufferness of these people, in Nigeria. It shall never be well with that person. Be you a pastor, be you a politician, be you an individuals, it shall never be well with you. Nigerians are going through hell. People now go to the market with 100,000 naira. 100,000 naira is next to nothing. There's nothing tangible that you can be able to purchase with 100,000 naira. And you think people will be keeping quiet? Nobody should talk. We can't continue like this. We can't continue like this. We can't continue like this. We need a conducive environment where we can raise our children, where every December we can carry our children and go for holidays, and we'll be safe and come back to our base safely. We don't need that country that we'll be scared of to go. It's very sad. We cannot continue like that. We need a conducive country, a country that the citizens can be proud of. Our passport is next to nothing. Our passport is now next to nothing. We're not even proud of our passports anymore. As a Nigerian, you're sounding like a danger everywhere, every port of entry, everywhere you entered. People see you as danger because of bad leadership of Nigerian politicians. How long are we going to continue in this kind of mess? How long are we going to be suffering in this kind of mess? It is time for us to wake up. It is time. Please, if you have a question, you can ask your question respectfully in the comment section. If you have an opinion, please feel free. I'll be taking questions and opinions from the comment section. Please say your opinion in the comment section and comment in the comment section. If you're joining me for the first time, please do me a favor by sharing the broadcast. Please share the broadcast. We have 2 hours to spend here. We've already spent 1 hour and day, so we still have a lot of time here. We have about 40 minutes to go. So please share your opinion, share the broadcast, comment, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, comment where you're watching from, and as well, please do me a favor by sharing the broadcast. It's very, very important. Subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button so that you can be able to know when I come live. I come live every 9 a.m. Gambia time and 8:30 p.m. Gambia time. Please take note. I come live 9 a.m. Gambia time and 8:30 p.m. Gambia time. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, please. Hello, mommy. What will they eat for breakfast now? Sorry, please. If you are joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel. According to your own opinion, what are we fight for? I don't understand your question. Please come. Make the question very clear so I can understand. Jason Adams. I am first time viewer and I'm watching from Guyana. Thank you very much, my brother from Guyana. Please subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, and as well share the broadcast. Thank you very much. You're coming from far place. Thank you from Guyana. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. You guys are so wonderful. So please, if you're joining us for the first time, subscribe to the channel and put on your notification button, share the broadcast so that we can get to a wider audience. Please give me a thumbs up. Okay. So if you have a question, please, on our live broadcast, bring in your questions. Write your question in the comment section or write your own opinion. My brother Scott said, according to your own opinion, what are we fighting for? I don't understand. What are we fighting for? What we fight for? What we are fighting for now is good leadership in Africa. That's all we're asking for. Good leadership. Let the dividends of democracy reach every single citizen of Africa. It's not just only one person, only one individual or one family, enjoying the benefit, the money that is meant for, the whole continent, for the whole country, right? An average Nigerian politician an average African politician now think that politics is a way of making money. Politics is not a way of making money. Politics is a way of giving back to the society. Do you understand? Politics is not just all about making money. Politics is about, if you love your country, that's what made you a politician. Politicians are the individuals that love their country. It's supposed to be individuals that love their country, that want to give back to their country. It's not all about you because you want money. That's why you become a politician. And besides, one thing that Africans are not doing right is that before you elect somebody into office, let that person show you 1 or 2 business that he's doing and declare his assets, making sure that the person is not hungry. He's not a hungry person, because when you give power to a hungry man, that hungry man will take advantage of the opportunity to enrich himself. So Africans should know the importance of electing people that are capable hands into power. People that can even use their money to, do execute projects before allocation comes. Do you understand? So we must start getting it right. We must start getting it right. If you're an African and you are hearing my voice, share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, please. It's important. It's important. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. I'm a victim of if I tell you that I'm a victim of Nigeria, bad leadership, I say it with my full chest without mixing word. I say it with my full chest without mixing word. Randy from America. Randy, thank you very much. Randy, it's been a while. You've not been joining us here for a long time. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. Can you read me? Abraham Neri. Thank you very much, Abraham. Thank you for joining us. Abraham, where are you watching from, please? Where are you watching from? Jason. Okay. Thank you very much. There's one comment that I want to read here. I saw one comment. I saw Joyce Apple. He said, "You are doing the right thing, and I pray you not stop. We need this before 2027 more election." Thank you very much, Joyce. Thank you very much. I appreciate. I've been doing this for a very long time on Facebook, but Facebook community guideline. I've been doing this for a long time. I even got my page to up to 3,000 followers. I mean 4,000 followers, and at a point, APC members started reporting my account, and at the end of the day, I lost my account. Okay, so that is why I abandoned Facebook. Though I still have account on Facebook, which is Humble Honorable. So if you want to join me on Facebook, you can join Humble Honorable. So I don't go live on Facebook anymore because I don't want anything to happen to my account. That is why I'm here on YouTube, because YouTube is more matured, you know. So that's why I'm here on YouTube. So you can join my Facebook account. It's Humble Honorable. I have there about 118 followers. I'm not even paying much attention to it, you know. So join my follow my Facebook page, Humble Honorable. Join my TikTok channel, King Zaram One. That's my TikTok channel, King Zaram One. My Instagram, I don't use my Instagram for advocacy. I don't use my Instagram for this Conrad job I'm doing. My Instagram is King Zaram One. Okay, I have about 20 something thousand followers on Instagram. So the reason why I'm on YouTube is because YouTube is more matured, and YouTube people on YouTube are more reasonable. Since I've been preaching my gospel of truth, I've never had any backlash from anybody. I've never had any backlash from anybody. So that is why I choose YouTube over Facebook. So thank you very much for joining. I see Brian George. Thank you very much watching from South Pacific. I see Ado Christian Odoku from Ghana. Thank you very much, my brother from Ghana. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I see Abraham Neri from USA. Thank you so much. God bless you, brother. I see Anthony Ogedebe. That's my brother from Benin State. Benin State, right? Edo State. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is time for us to start making Africa work. We can't sit on the fence, be scared of speaking up. Please give me a thumbs up. If you're joining me for the first time, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Please comment where you're watching from. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. That is the reason why they are not comfortable with what Ibrahim Traore is doing. They're not comfortable with what Ibrahim Traore is doing. Ibrahim Traore is doing amazingly well. He's doing amazingly well. He's waking every African youth up. Everywhere you go today is Ibrahim Traore, Ibrahim Traore, Ibrahim Traore. He's waking every African youth up. He's waking every African youth up. He's waking every African youth up. He's waking every African youth up, making us to understand the importance of holding leaders accountable, making us to understand that there is resources in Africa that is available to make sure that every African child is happy. He's making us to understand that just within the space of 2 years, you can imagine a leader in power of just only 2 years. Look at the achievements. Look at the great milestone he has gone. Creating job opportunities, building roads. So far, you have built over 5,000 kilometer paved road in Burkina Faso. Building road. Thank you, Abigail Aya. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for the first time. Thank you. Comment where you're watching from. Give me a thumbs up and share the broadcast. Subscribe to the channel. Put on your notification button, please. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Guys, I need the thumbs up. I need the like. Like the broadcast, please. Like it. If you cannot just do anything, please help me to like it, please. Like it. We need to get there. Thank you. He's proving the whole world that true, we have everything that it takes to make Africa great again. We have everything that it takes to make Africa great again. I see Moses Ebo. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Where are you watching from, please? Please comment where you're watching from. Comment where you're watching from. If you're joining us for the first time, this is channel we preach here gospel of truth. We preach gospel of truth. We send the truth. We send the message of truth everywhere across Africa. We need to start sensitizing our people. We're using this platform to sensitize our people, to making them to understand the importance of holding leaders accountable, making them to understand that we have everything that it takes, and making them to understand there's no need for you to worship politicians, making them feel superior over you. Nobody is more African than anybody. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. Africa belongs to all of us. Okay? It is very, very important. Also, I see my brother John Efunanya Ekuno from Nigeria. Thank you very much for joining. I see Moses Ebo from Nigeria. Thank you very much. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. If you're joining me for the first time, please do me a favor by subscribing to the channel. Put on your notification button so that you can be able to be aware when I drop another video or when I come live. And as well, please share the broadcast. We need the broadcast to go wider audience. Share the broadcast, and as well, give me a thumbs up. Comment where you're watching from. I see Alhaji Faye Sanyang from Gambia. Wow. Thank you, my brother from the Gambia. Thank you so much. I'm seeing few Gambians here. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. Thank you. I come live every 9 a.m. Gambia time, 8:30 p.m. Gambia time. So put on your notification. You'll be able to be aware. I see Yaya Baba, you from USA. Thank you very much. I see Aliyu Yahuza watching from Nigeria. Thank you so much, my brother from the north. Yaya De Nagajia. Thank you very much. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Please, where are you watching from? Comment. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. I see David. Great job, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you're here for the first time, we preach the gospel of truth. We sensitize our people, the importance of holding leaders accountable. We're making you to understand the reason why we must have to protect Ibrahim Traore at all costs. Despite the propaganda, despite the lies going flying around, please like my broadcast. Please give me a thumbs up. Despite the propaganda, despite the media being compromised by the West to sell lies to the people against Ibrahim Traore, we want to use the media to correct those impressions. Ibrahim Traore is a leader that every African youth, every revolutionary African should protect with everything inside him. He has meant well for Africa. He has proved to us that we have the resources that we need to make Africa great again. We have the resources. If a country like Burkina Faso can achieve all this greatness within the space of 2 years, what about Nigeria as a country that has one of the biggest oil producing country in Africa? What about Nigeria as a country? Do you know how many million barrels of oil we produce in a month? Are you aware? And today we do not have refinery that refines the oil in our country. We have to ship our oil to another country, despite that the Dangote commissioned a private refinery. You can imagine as Nigeria as a country should own at least 5 refineries that should create job opportunity for the citizens. A country that graduate does not have work. You come out with BSc, you'll be driving Okada, you'll be driving Keke. A blessed country like that, the giant of Africa. And somebody will tell me, I should not be selling Nigeria out like this in the media. Are you kidding me? Are you happy the way the things are going? Few individuals are being the ones holding you ransom, exploiting the resources that is meant for the public. Their children are living flamboyant life. living in America, living in a developed, in a civilized city, in a system, in a city that the system is working. That is what they do. They will subject the people into abject poverty and then run to America to go and buy houses there, buy mansions, buy estates, send their relatives, their family, their extended families to America, come down to Nigeria to come and play politics with your life. And you are comfortable? If you are comfortable, I'm not comfortable. If you are happy the way things are going, if you are happy the way things are going, I'm not happy the way things are going. That is why I use my little platform to speak for myself and for my children, so that tomorrow my children will be proud of me. If you think that sitting on the fence and be watching and waiting for the change that you desire is the only way the change will come, you are wasting your time. 2027, we must get it right at all costs. We must have go to inside the villages, meeting our fathers, our mothers in the village, sensitize them. Let them not allow these politicians, because when it's time for election, next year, 2026, you see them, they will be leaving Abuja down to their constituencies. All of them will be going back to their constituencies to go and mobilize vote and give the youth gun to snatch ballot box. And after the election, they will abandon the youth. They will abandon the youth. And the youth will be using the gun to terrorize the society. Politicians have caused more harm than good. That's why we don't need politicians. We need the leaders. What we need is leaders, not politicians. Politicians have turned Nigeria into business, enterprise. Ibrahim Traore, he asked France to leave his country, and they left. The presence of France in Burkina Faso was useless. If I tell people that Africa is still under colonization, people are telling me it's a lie. We are still under colonialism. We are still under colonialism. They tell you independence. There's nothing like independence. We do not have our independence yet. We do not. We do not have our independence yet. With what happened in Burkina Faso is a clear message that there's nothing like independence in Africa. That's just a mirage. That's just a fallacy. There is nothing like independence in Africa. We are under the control of colonial masters. We are under the control of colonial masters. That is what we are suffering today. Believe you me and mark my word, our resources are not being managed by our government. We have coward leaders. All we have as Nigerians, all our leaders are cowards. That is the reason why all the three arms of government have been compromised. Judiciary in Nigeria is nothing, next to nothing. You're not even stupid to even have faith in judiciary in Nigeria. It's been compromised. Judge can be bought at any cost. Magistrates can be bought at any cost. Nigeria, if care is not taken, Nigeria is sinking. The legislature have been compromised. For instance, look at what is happening between Natasha Akpoti and the what's he called, Senate President Akpabio. Look at what's happening. They turned the story, they turned the whole thing against the lady. Let's say it's an accusation. Somebody came out and accused the Senate President. What is the job of the government? If Nigeria is a sane country, a country that is functioning, the system is functioning, immediately that allegation was raised, Akpabio should have stepped aside, stepped down from Senate President, stepped down from the Senate, and somebody else to take over his until that investigation is done, well conducted, and nothing was done. The whole thing they did, the presidency, everybody turned the case. Now they make it a federal government against Natasha Akpoti. Pure corruption. And somebody here telling me tribalism is what will kill us in Nigeria. Tribalism and religion. My brother, I will even prefer a native doctor or a Muslim that is competent, that can make sure the dividends of democracy goes across the board to carry on the affairs of Nigerian than a pastor. As me, I'm a Christian, than a pastor that will ruin Nigeria to carry on the affairs of Nigeria. Look at what's happening in Benue State. Will you agree with me and believe me that the current Benue State governor is a reverend father in the Catholic Church? Do you know that? The current the current governor of Benue State is a reverend father in the Catholic Church. And he saw what is going on in Benue State. And Tinubu wanted to come to see what. Will you agree with me that Tinubu went to Benue and was not able to go to the scene of the crime? He was not able to go to where they massacred your citizens. What was his excuse? Because the road was not good. There was no good access road. So because the road is okay, how did the people living in that area manage to go to the market and go outside that community? Since you as a president can complain that the road is not good, you cannot fix the road. Well, I don't know what to say. Nigerians, the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. It is time for you to wake up. It is time for every Nigerian to wake up. It is time for every Nigerian to wake up. We cannot continue massaging and rubbing their ego, massaging their ego of the politicians, people that have held you ransom, people that have subjected you into abject poverty, people that have made your brothers and your sisters are jumping Mediterranean Sea to cross to Europe. Do you know how our people are being treated in Europe? Do you know how our youth are being, some of them are being thrown inside a farm in Italy and Spain to go and farm because they are looking for greener pasture. Some of them are being subjected into inhuman condition, slavery kind of condition. They cannot talk. Do you know why they cannot talk? If they talk, they will be deported back. And they cannot put picture and show you how they are living because they don't want their parents to become scared. And some of them have pride in them. They don't want you to see them because in Africa here, an average African mentality, once you cross to Europe, you have made it in life. Very sick mentality. Once you cross to Europe, you have made it in life. Once you go to America, you have made it in life. Let's start sensitizing our people. If government was good, if government was doing the right thing, our people, our brothers and sisters will not be taking that risk. Knowing fully well is a 50-50 thing. It's either you lose your life or you cross. We need to wake up. No more sitting on the fence. Stop worshiping them. Stop praising them. They are not doing anything good to you. 2026, you see, from March, April 2026, you see them running back to their constituency. They will be living in Abuja. For now, they are living they have their houses, they have their mansions and their villas in Abuja. Living their flamboyant life in Abuja. Once is around that March, April 2026, you see them running down to their constituencies, running down to come and mobilize people, youth that they will give arm to go and snatch ballot boxes, start lying, selling lies to you again. They will now start buying rice, start buying beans, start buying motorcycle, start buying sewing machine to give you, just to bribe you, just to buy your conscience. And you fail to understand that these people have been allocated, allocation has been allocated. Look at Delta State governor, former Delta State governor, a governor that embezzled $1 billion. A governor that embezzled $1 billion. You embezzled $1 billion that is meant to develop your state. $1 billion. Do you know how much is $1 billion? And today the case has been swept under the carpet because he joined APC. He's now a saint. Look at Yaya Bello, former Kogi State governor, that embezzled how many billion? Today, the case is being swept under the carpet to the extent your president can even post on his own platform to wish him happy birthday. A corrupt leader. A corrupt leader. Corruption keep eating us up. Nigeria has the best brains. And I keep wondering, how Nigerians that has the best brain, how can we sit down and these fools will be manipulating us? You go to America today, the best doctors in America, they are Nigerians. Go to UK, the best doctors in the UK, they are Nigerians. Go to Canada, best doctors. Go to Europe, very hardworking set of people. We are everywhere. When it comes to business, we are number one. There's no country in Africa that can even come closer. We are number one in business. We are number one, very loyal in their job, in their various businesses. And people think that we will sit back and be watching this heinous crime committing against the people of Africa, and we keep quiet. If I do not use my platform to speak against it, it will be woe betide me. Must say the truth the way it is, without fear or favor, without robbing or massaging anybody's ego. I don't care how you feel, as long as I'm passing on my message the way it's supposed to be. Individual will embezzle over $1 billion and he's being celebrated. And when he goes to the constituency, you see people singing praises to him. When he go and buy a motorcycle to give it to ride Okada, is his children riding Okada? Their children are all in America, living luxury life. They're not working. Most of them don't have job. They're just sitting and be living luxury life. And you are being subjected into abject poverty, deprive the dividend of democracy from you. And when you see them, you sing praises to them to make them feel good. We cannot continue like this. It is time. I remember vividly in 2016 in Gambia. I live in the Gambia. In 2016, when Jammeh was out of power, Barrow was nobody. I don't give a fuck. He asked me to leave. I leave. There are a lot of places to live in this world. The world is a very wide place to accommodate anybody, but we must say the truth to the power. Barrow was nobody. If Barrow declared his assets, if I thought Barrow declared his assets 2016, you will get to agree with me that he was a poor man. But immediately he became president, the first thing he did was to send his child to America. Look at the way he's living. And you can agree with me. Bro, I don't want to talk. I have a lot of things to say. Africa must be good in my generation. I wouldn't even mind to put on my life there, but we must get it right. We must get Africa right. Corruption is eating Africa deep and deeper. Everybody is scared to talk. People are scared to talk because when they talk, they'll come for them. I'm ready. If I will be the sacrificial lamb, there is no problem as long as I said the truth and nothing but the truth. It will even be better to die as a hero, as someone that said the truth, than to die as a coward that was scared to speak the truth. Bible said it. He said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." Sir, he said, Votex said in Europe, corruption is more. There is no corruption in Europe to compare to Africa. There is no corruption in Europe. Mind you, there is no corruption in fact, what is happening? Do you know the kind of corruption that is going on in Africa? Do you know the kind of corruption that is going on in Africa? In the Gambia here, during the OIC conference, will you agree with me that Barrow bought over 100 SUVs? Over 100 Toyota Land Cruiser. Do you know how much is one Toyota Land Cruiser? Do you know how much is that? Those cars now, where are they? Scattered everywhere. Shared to his associates. Do you agree with me that this money would have built, affordable homes for civil servants? If you're a civil servant in Africa, you have signed your perpetual poverty because there will be nothing for you. There will be no sugar in your tea. That money would have been used to acquire land, even if it's in Gunjur here, where land is affordable, or in Kartong, where land is affordable, or even Sanyang, where land is affordable. Use that money to acquire land and build affordable homes. Build at least, okay, let me not just lie, at least build 100 affordable homes for civil servants. At least they can pay by mortgage. At least they can pay at least when civil servant retires, they will go to their house and relax. The little money they have, they can use it to take care of themselves since they have house already. Soldiers are being paid peanuts. Even if allowances come to the soldiers, even the top ones in the top rank will not let the money get to the junior ones. Corruption is eating us deep. Corruption is eating us deep. Corruption in Africa. Look at what happened in Uganda. Look at what happened in Uganda 2021 during the election. Corruption. The Prince of African Union was there. These are all scam institutions. They were all there. They were there as observers. African Union, ECOWAS, United Nations, European Union. They were all there as observers to observe Uganda election. They saw what happened. They saw what Museveni did. Broad daylight robbery. Everybody knew very well that Bobby Wine won that election landslide without mixing word. And the European Union, African Union, ECOWAS, all of them, United Nations, they all declared Museveni as the winner. Come, are you feeling hot? You want to sleep? Come. What happened? Your body is becoming hot. Should I off the AC? Sorry. Sorry, eh? You're hungry? You're don't worry. Relax. Sorry, I'm talking to my daughter. Now, they saw what happened in Uganda. They all saw what played out in their own present, before them, before their own very eyes. That is to tell you, these people does not mean well for Africa. They saw the kind of intimidation that was meted on the people of Uganda. They saw how many opposition that were killed. They saw how they snatched ballot boxes. They saw everything. And they ended up declaring Museveni as the winner. No backlash. See, let me tell you, there's no corruption in Europe. You see, let me tell you something. If it is in China, Emefiele, the former CBN governor of Nigeria, if it was in China, he's already a dead person. They will sentence him to death by hanging. They will sentence him to death by hanging without mixing words. But no, in Africa, they will pamper him, romance him. Look at Deziane. Deziane, that was just a aviation minister just for a few years. He embezzled the life out of the aviation, this thing. He embezzled the life out of Nigerians. He's working freely in UK. She's being protected by the UK government. Corruption. We cannot continue like this. If you fail to speak up, nature will not be kind to you. Posterity will not be kind to you. It is time for us to start speaking up with our little platform. Africa is the richest continent on earth. Nobody can doubt that with me. Nobody can dispute that with me. Africa is the richest continent on earth. The richest continent is Africa. And today, Africans are living like the poorest in the whole world. That is why they can see Africa as a shithole continent. That is why Africans are being subjected into inhuman condition. When an African goes to a restaurant in Europe, especially in Germany, he will be discriminated. He will be seen like a piece of shit. And it is not supposed to be like that. We've been discriminated. We've been sold in slave trade. We have been dehumanized. We have suffered enough. And we are still suffering in corruption from our leaders. And this corruption is being aided by the West. I've told people time without number. Listen, let me tell you something. We can get it right. Do you know how we can get it right? When we start making it compulsory. If you are coming to Africa to come and contest for election, if you're coming to a constituency to come and contest for election, be you a governor, be you a president, be you whatsoever, be you councillor, even local government chairman, or senate, or House of Representatives, House of Rep, if you are coming to campaign in your constituency, constituencies should be making it as a law. If you want to contest and if you want us to vote for you, the first thing you will do for us, if your children are in America, bring them down to this constituency. They will live with us. If they are schooling in the town, they should come back down to the constituency and school in the constituency. They should be going to the school, attending to the school in the constituency. If you are sick, you'll be treated in the hospitals in the constituencies. That is the way forward. If we make it like this, you will see all of them will start sitting up. They will start fixing all the healthcare, primary health cares in their constituencies, started fixing the schools in the constituency because they know their children were going to be there. Started protecting the lives and the properties because they know their children, their families will be there in the constituency. They will not want anything that would harm them. Selfishness. Selfishness is what is killing them. Selfishness. 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 And people are scared to talk. Chichi, come. People are scared to talk. Don't feel sick now. Because of the AC, you want to sit in the living room? Or you want to stay, open that door? No. Look at this in there. So, outside. Open it and leave it. Come inside. Come inside. Okay. I'm very sorry, guys. Yeah, some people, people don't understand the level of corruption in Africa. You don't blame them. They don't understand the level of corruption in Africa. Maria Maslet, it breaks my heart when I see so many innocent children die from war and hunger. Sincerely speaking, let me tell you something. If you talk about innocent children die on war and hunger, come to Nigeria, you see it. Forget about what you see on social Nigeria. Listen, let me tell you, Nigeria will have rich people. Nigeria will still have poor people, and poor people are more. Do you understand? So look at for instance, look at what happened in Benue State. Children were being massacred in number, in cold blood. Children were being thrown inside the house alive, and fire burned them to ashes. Is this the kind of country that we want to live in? If you're a Nigerian youth, you're listening to me this morning, before I leave this broadcast, I will advise you, I will give you one advice. And my advice will be, if you don't have any reasonable business that you are doing in Nigeria, if you do not have any reasonable job that you are doing in Nigeria, your plan B option should be to leave that country. Take my word. To leave, even if it is to go run to Cotonou, Cotonou is better than Nigeria. Cotonou is better than Nigeria. Cotonou is better than Nigeria. Everywhere is better than Nigeria. Look at the small Gambia that I'm living in. At least we have light. At least we can be proud of light. Even if the light wants to go, it will go and come back within a short period of time. But in Nigeria, a big country like that, we cannot even boast of 24 hours electricity. Sometimes light will go off for weeks before the light will come back, and nobody cares. I went to Nigeria last year. Do you know how much I spent on petrol? Only petrol in my car, the petrol on the to run generator in the house. Nigeria need sanitization. Need to sanitize that country. We need leaders that are intentional. We need committed leaders that want the best for the people, not criminals that are in power, looking for power at all costs. It is time for us to wake up. It is time for us to start getting things right. And it is time for us to stop sentiment, stop attaching emotion during the election, Stop all this tribalism and religious bigotry during the election. Because this man is an Igbo man. And I will not allow him to become my president because this man is an Hausa man. I don't want him to become my president. Choose leaders based on capacity, based on competency. Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, we are all human. We are all the same blood. We are the same country, the same blood. If our leaders are suffering us today, it's all of us that will still suffer. So we must have to start getting it right. In 2027, I cannot tell you vote for so person. I don't have a particular candidate that I will tell you vote for. In fact, I'm not political. I don't like meddling in politics because I don't want anything that will tarnish my reputation. Make the right choice. Anybody that you feel that is the best, choose. Don't be compromised with money. Don't let anybody buy your conscience with money. Don't let anybody buy your conscience with rice or material things. Those are strategies. Ibrahim Traore have never done that. All he do is doing the job that he's supposed to do. Let his goodness speak for him. And his goodness is speaking for him today. We must get it right at all costs in Nigeria. We must get it right. We must get it right. We must get it right. Please join, subscribe to the channel, please. Mommy. So, guys, I've spent 2 hours plus here. Please. I'm gonna be rounding up soon. So that we can go do 1 or 2 things. I might be coming live again in the next by 3 p.m. Gambia time. Yeah, exactly. He is. Please comment where you're watching from. Give me thumbs up. Share the broadcast, please. Do me a favor by sharing my broadcast. I would really appreciate if you share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, please. Share. And give me a thumbs up, please. Thank you. Auntie Joe, I'm watching from Trinidad and Tobago. Oh my God. Anytime I see these people from Trinidad, Tobago, and Jamaica, people from Guyana, oh my God, I feel super. Chama, come inside, close that door. I feel super happy. Like I always tell people, there's this connection between Africans and people from Trinidad, Jamaica. These are people from South America and North America. There is this strong bond. There's this strong connection that is holding all of us. Most especially our people from Jamaica and Guyana and Trinidad. Oh my goodness. Thank you for joining. You guys are super amazing. We saw the protests. We saw all the protests that you guys did in Jamaica. I so much love it. Thank you, brother. Sending love to you and your family from Los Angeles. Thank you very much. Spread love. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Jewel. Yeah, and I think Jewel. Jumaya, thank you very much from USA. I see Simon Governor from Trinidad. Thank you so much, my people from Suriname. Carlo Aspera, thank you very much for joining. I see Lone Star watching from the USA. I see Maria Marcel from Granada. Thank you. I see Musa Moses Kamara from Sierra Leone. My brother from Sierra Leone. God bless you. Thank you so much. Please comment where you're watching from. Please give me a thumbs up. Share the broadcast and as well subscribe to the channel. Put on your notification button, please, so that you'll be aware anytime I comes live. I see Clement James watching from St. Kitts and Nevis. This is my dream country. I swear to God. St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm going to be visiting St. Kitts and Nevis very soon, by God's grace. I love St. Kitts and Nevis. So I think Nigeria goes there visa free. I think so. but I'm going to be there one day. I so much love St. Kitts and Nevis. I had a lot of good news from St. Kitts and Nevis. I see my sister Maria Subtrati from Guyana. Thank you very much. I see Ben Nguli from Nigeria. Thank you, my brother from Nigeria. God bless you. Please comment where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out, please. I see Musa Moses Kamara. Oh, Musa, I've called you already. I see Kwame Onana, my brother from Ghana. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. You guys are so wonderful. You guys are super amazing. I'm happy to have you guys here today again this morning. It is a wonderful day anyway. And I pray that God will bless us. This week will be a blessed week for us, and we will go and try and make it all in Jesus' name. Nina Emmanuel. Nina Emmanuel from Nigeria. Thank you very much. Where are you watching from Nigeria? Which state exactly, please? I see Lone Star, Lone Star. Thank you very much. You guys are super amazing. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for putting on your notification button. Thank you for sharing the broadcast, and as well, thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you. You guys are super amazing. Okay, Nina from Benue State. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We had exactly what happened to you guys. My prayers are with you guys, okay? My brother from Benue State, may God, the Almighty God, protect you guys, give you guys victory, okay? You guys are wonderful people, and you guys deserve the best. No Nigerian deserves to be killed in that manner. No children, no child in Nigeria deserve to die in such way. Those children were born to ashes. So my prayers are with you guys. You guys are super wonderful. I see Christopher Wilson from St. Lucia, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I see Simon Governor say we are very connected. Our ancestors are Bantu and other lineage. Exactly. I always tell people. You see, our brothers from North America, South America, we have this super strong bond together. We are the same. I mean, like almost the same culture, the same way of life, the same understanding, the same intelligence, the same wisdom. I mean, I feel blessed to have you guys. You know, it is not it's not by my power anyway. I see Antonina said, I want all mothers from Africa and the African diaspora around the world to pray for our son Ibrahim Traore. We're doing that. We're doing that. We're doing all our possible best to protect him, to speak for him, defend him, because he don't have access to the media. So it is we that can use our little platform to promote his leadership, because he's doing absolutely well. No African would deny the fact that Ibrahim Traore is doing amazingly well in Burkina Faso. He's taking Burkina Faso to a greater height, and he's proving to the whole of Africa that Africa can be great again if you decide. So we are all doing our best. He's an amazing guy. We're all doing our best. Max Print Portal, thank you very much from Dubai. Thank you very much, brother. Monday Iyere from Italy, thank you very much. God bless you. Please come in, bring in your name. Let me give you a shout out, please. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for joining me live. Thank you for spending time with me. We spent 2 hours already here, 2 hours plus. It is not easy, you know. Please go down to my channel, you know, watch my videos, our broadcast. We preach the gospel of truth. We send the strong message to our African leaders for them to understand the importance of making sure that dividends of democracy reaches every single African. As nobody is more African than anybody else. So we preach the gospel of truth. Thank you very much. God bless you. I see Willis Philip. Let's keep it together. Willis Simpson from Guyana. Thank you very much, my brother from Guyana. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, my amazing people. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. I hope and I pray that this week will bring us good luck, success, and prosperity in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, and as well comment where you are watching me from. Please comment where you're watching me from. If you are a Nigerian, please, it is important that you share the broadcast. If you are from America, share the broadcast. If you are from UK, share the broadcast. My people from Guyana, St. Louis, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Jamaica, African brothers, please comment, share the broadcast, and put on your notification button and comment where you're watching from. Please give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up. Which other leader could take a page from his book? Okay, let me tell you something now. Do you know in Africa right now as we speak, most especially in West Africa, Burkina Faso, Niger Republic, Mali, Senegal, Guinea Conakry, um, which other country? Chad, or is on revolution as we speak now. There are things are changing. Things are changing seriously. Most especially Burkina Faso, Senegal. Senegal is doing their own diplomatically. There's no coup. They acted in the ballot box, not through coup. So there is a revolution that is going on in Senegal as we speak. So Africa is coming back to shape. In the next 20 years, Africa is the future. I've told people time without number, Africa is the future. Africa will be the envy of the world. Believe you me. I see Lone Star said Ibrahim is so awesome. My family and I was talking about him and the work he's doing. Love it much from USA. Thank you so much. He's doing amazingly well. He's doing absolutely well. I'm not far from Burkina Faso here anyway, so I can confirm to you that he's doing amazingly well. Mariama Drame, thank you very much. Where are you watching from, Mariama? Are you just joining us this afternoon, this morning? Please comment where you're watching from, please, and as well give me a thumbs up, share the broadcast, put on your notification button, and as well, please share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, please. I see Haja Jallo from Sierra Leone. Thank you very much. I see Simon. Simon said unity for all our people. Exactly. I see Davis. Davis Silver. He said Davis Silver from Zambia. Okay, my brother from Zambia. God bless you. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. God bless you. I see Maria Masal said that's true. Africa will rise again. We are rising. Africa is coming up now. Africa is coming up. Yeah, believe you me, we are taking charge of our resources and reclaiming our continent back from the criminals. For the G Fofana, God bless you, sir, for the good work. Thank you very much. Where are you watching me from, Fode? Thank you so much. I see Sinkari Steven. Where are you watching from, please? Thank you for joining me this morning. Thank you. I see Winner FC J Israel. You say, oh, okay, from Nigeria. Thank you very much for joining me. God bless you. God bless you today. God bless you tomorrow. And God bless you forever. You guys are super wonderful and amazing people. I'm super excited that we spend more time here today. At least we can be able to discuss important issue that is concerning our continent. Our continent, we must remain resolute. We must reclaim our continent from these scavengers, from these criminals in power, from corrupt leaders. Nobody is more African than anybody. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. Nobody is more Gambian than any Gambian. Nobody is more Sierra Leonean than any Sierra Leonean. Nobody is more Burkinabe than any Burkinabe. Nobody is more Senegalese than any Senegalese. So we are all one. We have equal right in our country, in our continent. Thank you very much. I see Wamunyima Chuanga from Zambia. Thank you very much, my sister from Zambia. I see Alushine Afruju. I just get worried about other rogue African government like Ivory Coast trying to destabilize Burkina. I swear to God, like I said, the revolution that is happening in Burkina Faso today is going to happen the same thing, going to repeat the same thing in Ivory Coast. Mark my word today. Today is what? Today is 22nd of June, 2025. What is happening in Burkina Faso today is going to take place, going to play out in Ivory Coast. Do you think Ivorians are not tired of Ouattara? Ivorians are absolutely tired of Ouattara. Ouattara is a sellout. Ouattara is a betrayer. Ouattara is angry with the success of Ibrahim Traore because Ibrahim Traore they have common boundary. They share boundary together. But Ouattara is angry that Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore is waking every African youth up, and including his own citizens, his own youth. So he's not happy. Lone Star Africa is the motherland of course it will rise. Overnight millionaire. What about our inventory? Is it safe? Safe. Yes, it's safe. It's safe. Guys, I've been talking for the past 2 hours and few minutes. My throat is getting dry. So bear with me. Just put on your notification. 1 minute. Oh yeah. Put on your notification. Just what you do for me is put on your notification, please. Subscribe to the channel, give me thumbs up, share broadcast, and as well comment where you're watching from. And as I'm going now, please always make sure that you join my live anytime I come back. We all, share ideas together, share opinions together, ask questions. I can answer questions through the comment section. Please, if you're asking your question, be constructive and as well be respectful. We do not insult anybody. We do not attack anybody. Like everybody is entitled to their opinion. Oh yes. Oh, what street I am building? Thank you very much. You were not. Oh, sorry. I'll be coming live again this evening. I'll be coming live again this evening. So put on your notification button and as well, please make sure that you join in the next live stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. King, okay, I see. Let me see. Let me read from here. You say, King Father, Africa must come together as one. It's a must now. Yeah, we're coming together already. I see Norman Hendrickson. Thank you very much for joining. Elizabeth, thank you very much for joining. Thank you. God bless you guys. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. For the Fafana, he said, I am a development warrior. My main dream is to see Africans adequately feed themselves. That is the goal. That is the goal. If not that I'm about to go off on live stream, I would have pinned your comment. That is the goal. At least, like I said before, no African child deserves to go to bed with empty stomach, with the kind of resources that is meant available for Africa. No African child deserves to go to bed. In fact, our brothers and our sisters should not even be jumping to Mediterranean Sea to cross to Europe because of the resources that we have, the resources that God made available for us. There is no reason. So we must continue preaching this gospel of truth. We must continue preaching this gospel of truth, making our people to understand the importance of holding leaders accountable, sensitizing our mothers in the village, our fathers in the village, making them to understand the need to hold the leaders accountable and stop singing praises to them, making them feel like they are so superior. These are criminals in power. Any leader that failed to make the dividends of democracy go across the citizens is a criminal. Okay. Marcel, blessing to you and your family. Blessing. Thank you very much, Kim Father. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I feel like not going, but I have to go definitely because it's already late and I've spent 2 hours plus, almost 2 hours and 20 minutes here already. So I've done more than enough already today. I've done enough. Ah. All right. So, let me read a few more comments before I go. True saying, brother, no child should go to bed hungry. Exactly. This is why I dedicated my channel to speak for the voiceless. He said every African leader should stand and be with Ibrahim. No, they cannot. They cannot because he's already exposing them for life. And let every Muslim or Christian join hands together and continue praying to God to give him long and everlasting life, safeguarding Africa. Exactly. Do you know that Ibrahim Traore, as a Muslim, will you agree with me that Saudi Arabia offered to uh, Saudi Arabia offered to build 200 mosques in Burkina Faso. right? And he rejected it. He said no, that he don't want. He asked them that what the people need is job opportunity, not religion. Do you understand? That's a leader that it is intentional, a leader that wants the best for his people. And we must get it right this time around. Yeah. Um, oh, oh, my daughter was here. This girl is disturbing. Oh, Sankung Jaite, good work, brother. This is what we all want to hear it from a good person like you in Africa. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you, Jaite, my brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. So, oh my goodness, people are still coming in, but I have to definitely have to go anyway. Matib from Jamaica. Oh, my Jamaican brother, I hug you. Thank you so much. Clark Makatere. He's a great leader. He is. Yes, he is. Oh, Yo-Yo, keep lying to us. Keep lying to us. These are the comments that we see most of the time that makes me laugh. But anyway, it's all for fun. Please subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, and as well share my broadcast and give me a thumbs up. Please, please, please share the broadcast on your WhatsApp channel, share on your YouTube channel, share on your WhatsApp status, share on your Facebook, share on TikTok, share on YouTube, share on Twitch and Snapchat, so we can get to wider audience. Africans need to start hearing the gospel of truth. We need to start sensitizing our people, making them to know the importance of holding leaders accountable. So I'll be going off right now. God bless you now. God bless you tomorrow, and God bless you forever. Bye bye.